happy day, I'm engaged! Yeah! Woo! I never thought this day would come. Oh, she could do the splits. She's trying to show you her panties through the camera. Nice.
Are you actually happy about it, or are you just pretending?
I'm happy about it. My my fiance, Terry, and I have been together for 9 years, and now we're engaged. Did you know that I was the one?
You're the one?
I don't know, I guess.
You were the one.
I was the one?
But you are.
It's past tense. Did you know that I was the one?
And then what happened?
He put a ring on it. This is the man of the hour. Aww.
Aww.
There are few things that a young lady looks forward to more than her engagement day. Did we get married?
No.
Oh. Do you want to get married?
No! Brush your teeth.
He's known me for almost a decade now. He's known of me for most of his life, actually. But then we actually met out in Vancouver, and we fell in love. He was friends with my brother. Romantic. Every single time Terry asked me if I'd be okay with marrying him, I always said, like, you know, like, I know my feelings, but you're like an you're outside of me, and you have to make sure that, like, you want this. Hey, baby, I think I want to marry you.
Can I decline without it being awkward between us?
If you see me in a wedding dress, if you see Secret Agent Cody Bangs in a wedding dress, you're gonna be like, what am I doing without this woman in my life?
I have the woman in my life.
Why isn't a ring on it then yet?
Because you're not wearing a ring today.
Well, I could be every day if you gave me one.
I'll give you a ring.
A wedding ring?
No, what?
Please! It was like people change and people grow, and like since we've been dating for the past like 9 years. I've been dating my boyfriend for 8 years. We've been together now for 6 years. For our 3-month anniversary.
We missed
it. We missed it. We missed it a lot.
Okay, we gotta celebrate.
I feel like we've been different people every year and a half, like completely different people.
Today we have a wonderful guest, vlogger, entrepreneur, and all-around pain in my ass. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome Kassie.
Thank you so much. Thank you. I don't have any tattoos, nor do I ever intend on getting one.
Hey, I know everyone thinks you're a whore, but I don't.
Thanks, Terry. Sit down, shut up.
I changed.
A lot. Because of the fact that I was consistently telling Terry to not propose unless he was certain, I didn't see it coming. And Terry started working on the ring, how many months ago?
Like before summer, actually.
This is a picture of the ring that I saw that made me go, I saw this like maybe like 5 years ago.
Probably more than that, and that it really scared me because we were broke.
You know, it scared me too, but I was like, you know, maybe we'll get married in like 20 years and maybe I can get this ring someday. But this is a vintage Cartier ring that is actually on Mary Kate's hand. I like it, but I didn't like how big it was.
Yeah, it's a scary amount of money to be carrying around.
Yeah, so there was that, and also I didn't like this like inner thing because the ring was so big that you needed like a smaller ring to like hold your ring on.
The goal was to be able to propose to you in Singapore in the summer.
Oh, and then we never went.
Then we never went. The idea was hopefully to propose in Singapore on Sentosa Beach.
So we're going to Sentosa right now?
Yay! It's gonna be empty because it's cloudy out and it's a weekday.
Never been there before, but Kassie really loves it there.
I love it there. The water is so warm, it's like a bath. Zaki's swimming to the island. I legit can't see Zaki. And it's actually a lot more like blue than what you're seeing here, and like you can swim out to this thing and then it's just us there. Oh, that would have been so romantic.
But yeah, your parents said that it kind of sucks there now, so.
They're literally lying, and you'll see when we go.
And it was a good thing that it didn't work out, actually, because this is kind of like the first rendering of the ring, and I was really unhappy with it. There's a lot to change about it, so I'm not sure if it's gonna be ready in time.
This like space in between the side of the ring and the ring.
Yeah, the fact that it's kind of like a bucket on top of a ring was something that I was not super excited about. So it was good that we didn't go to Singapore, actually.
Because you were working and hiding secrets from me. He was literally hiding secrets.
Kassie! I only want you. Take me back.
No.
Oh, I thought this was gonna be more of a rom-com ending, but looks like she needs more of a tearjerker.
She meant nothing to me. She was just a poor excuse for something I had all along. You're what matters. That's why I wrote you every day for a year.
I left for 2 weeks and you cheated on me with a camera.
I made that camera look exactly like you. Because I knew it couldn't leave me.
Okay, come here, you stupid son of a bitch. Don't! Why are you wet?
For months, he was going into my phone, stealing my friends' phone numbers, and then like asking for their feedback.
So I had a picture of the ring saved in my phone, and Kassie and I were taking pictures for the channel, and she was like swiping through them to see like which one she liked the best. And right before we started taking the pictures is the picture of the ring. And if she swiped past, then she would have seen the ring.
Yeah.
So I was terrified, and I came into the room and was like, I think you saw something that you weren't supposed to see.
And I'm so brain dead that I actually didn't see it.
I don't know how that's possible.
I don't know either. But when Terry said like, I think you've seen something that you're not supposed to see, I was like genuinely freaked out. Cause like, I was like, Terry's hiding something from me. Like he's hiding a secret from me and I don't like it. But I like let it slide for a few days cause like, you know, mature.
Well, you were not very mature about it. You're like, I know you have a secret.
Stop making me look bad in front of everybody. It's a secret. Shh, don't tell anyone. Looks good, okay. You may think that was the best part.
Like,
Oh,
what-
okay, and
what is
there
it?
was one day where I literally couldn't take it anymore, and I was like, Terry, I feel like you're hiding something from me, unhappy face. Like, I feel like you're hiding something, and Terry is so smart that he bought this necklace and these earrings as a decoy, so he gave them to me, and he was like, this is the thing that I was hiding.
Yeah, that worked, I guess.
It worked. I mean, it kind of worked. Like, I received these lovely presents, and I didn't want to say thank you, but that's not it! So, like, I had to drop it, otherwise I would seem like an entitled girlfriend who was maybe, like, fishing for more jewelry. I didn't want it to be like that.
No one wants to have to face the cold of the dreary season alone, and with our help, you won't have to. Introducing Leaf Buddy. Just stuff your raked leaves into the outfit provided, then sprinkle some magic dust, and voila! A leaf-filled, magic-powered significant other with all the love you'll need to make it through the tough season. Leaf Buddy, because you deserve to fall for someone who won't up and leaf. Available now in Leaf Hedger and Angelief Najotri.
That's huge. Terry's family made a joke that it looks like a championship ring.
Which is good because the Raptors won this year. So, you know, it kind of is. And you're my
So
championship.
pretty. Oh.
No.
Oh, stop. I'm in love!
And then finally we got the final renderings of it, and I was really excited about it. Just wanted it in my hands as soon as possible because I wanted to propose in Cuba.
Oh my gosh. We didn't really talk about the Cuba trip publicly. I mostly talked about it on Discord because I'm sure Cuba is an amazing country and everybody that I met there was really nice and we took some nice pictures and stuff, but the trip itself was a disaster. Like, it was bad to the point where we left early.
Yeah.
Like, I could not stand to be there. Like, the food was rotten. We thought it was like a bad translation for sourdough, but it's moldy bread. Like, stale, moldy bread. This is the bird salad. It said bird salad on the menu. It was basically pink slime that tasted like fish. And this is the margarita pizza. Just, need I say more?
Good morning, school. This is Principal Scriggly here. I just wanted to remind you little winners that you are unique snowflakes who should never apologize for being who you are.
There was construction going on in the floor below us, so every morning we would wake up to I ended up just like cutting my foot, getting a tetanus shot, getting harassed at the pool.
If I had the ring, then I probably wouldn't have wanted to propose there anyways because it didn't go so well. But we realized after I had proposed that it would have gone really poorly because right as soon as we got to Cuba,
they let everybody else go and then they dragged Terry into this room on the side with like these dogs and like these like weird blinking lights, and they ripped a jacket out of Terry's backpack without even thinking. His lens goes flying and smashes on this metal table.
yeah, it was rough.
And if you had the ring on you then, they would be like, how much is this worth? Like, oh my god.
And you were sitting right there, so you would have seen it.
Yeah, oh, I
and it
would
would
have
have
seen it,
just
yeah.
blown
Oh,
the
my
cover
goodness.
wide open. So
Yeah,
it's kind of
It was destiny.
destiny that it didn't work out that way. I would have had to propose in front of the security dogs in the security checkpoint
That'd be
room.
really cool. They're like strip searching you and like, get on all fours! And then they find the ring and you're like, well, since I'm already down here.
And I'm not gonna ask you to marry me here at this weird dog breeder's house.
This is the final version of the ring. I finally had it. It was burning a hole in my pocket. I was like losing my mind. I would go to the washroom for like 20 minutes at a time and just stare at it and then like flush the toilet.
Disgusting. Some people when they see it, they're like, wow! And some people when they see it, they're like, ugh. And like, that's kind of like what I wanted. Like I always wanted diamond on gold. That's like what I drew since I was like a little kid. But yeah, Terry like made a lot of edits with the help of my friends, like moving these little pointies so they like stick out a little bit. Just like how low the ring is, the triple band thingy, these little twirls. Like, I just love everything about it. It's so beautiful. And why are there 24 sapphires in it?
24 was the age when I feel like I was ready to marry you, but didn't have any money. Just wanted to like make sure we were in a better place.
Oh, so cute. And why are there 54 diamonds on the sides?
Because that's the wedding anniversary that I feel like we're probably gonna croak on.
Oh my goodness.
So.
No, it's because my favorite number is 5 and my sister's is 4.
Right, yeah, that's why.
Duh. And it makes you wonder, I mean, like, does the guy still love you? Doesn't feel all that romantic anymore, does it?
Here, I got you this baseball.
You know, we used to wake up in the morning and you'd be like, oh, I just love you. You're just the most beautiful thing. And now he wakes up, farts, and goes to the computer.
It's true. So finally, we are here.
What is this?
This is the artist who created the room. She's almost 90. She's got decades of art. She makes like these crazy mirror rooms where she puts like all these, I don't know, objects that are reflecting off of the walls and just kind of like make it look like a really incredible space. And there's an installation at the AGO that's called the Infinity Mirror Room Let's Survive Forever. Kassie really wanted to take a picture in that room for probably like a year. But the problem is when you go to the art gallery and you go into the room, you can only be in there for 60 seconds. And that wasn't really gonna be enough time for me to like get us into the romantic mood, especially if she was going in thinking like, all right, we got 60 seconds to take this photo. Come on, quick. So yeah, you can only be in there for 60 seconds unless you rent the entire art gallery.
So Terry rented the entire art gallery. Terry was just like, yeah, Cass, let's go to the AGO. And I didn't want to go at first because I was supposed to go with my friend, Mikey. And then my brother was like, sorry, I have other plans for you. And I was like, so I had to cancel on him. And then I find out we're still going to the AGO. And I was like, I can't post pictures of myself in there because he's gonna see them and it's gonna be a mess. So Terry messaged Mikey and told him to tell me that it wouldn't have worked out anyway.
So that really calmed the nerves down and we were able to go into the Infinity Room and I told her we had like a half hour. So we walk in and she's looking around and kind of like, wow, this is cool. But she was still kind of in the photo mode, like, let's get this going. And I actually had the ring in my back pocket. You can kind of see it here. So I had to like keep my butt opposite Kassie the whole time we were walking around. I was just like, yeah, anyway.
Yeah, I was just like, did-do-do, and Terry's like, dunk-a-dunk-a-dunk-a-dunk-a-dunk-a-dunk. Because had I been like, what's in your butt? What are you hiding from me this time?
I probably would have just been like, I'll show you in the room, maybe, or something like that. Like,
oh, there she is, the Infinity Room. It goes on forever, just like us. And there's us hugging right after. Okay, so what we have to do for the viewers right now is we have to reenact the proposal because it wasn't filmed, but right after was, and I'll show you that, but here we go.
Do you suffer from constipation and bloating? Do you walk to the bathroom only to find out relief can't be reached? Then maybe you should try Professor Frink's Stool Softener. Made from peanut butter and whatever pills we could find in the cupboard, this supplement has been cleaning dogs out since 1903. Professor Frink's Stool Softener. It tastes great and frees that sore anal gate.
It's my birthday. Ooh, Terry, where's the camera?
I could play you.
that's probably better, actually.
All right, so Terry's me and I'm him. All right, get down. You're too tall.
This place is really beautiful. Where's the camera? Get the camera. Are you gonna get the camera? Can we get the camera? Can we get?
I have
we
the
get
camera.
The photos going?
All right, shut up.
Can we get the photos going?
Shut up. I gotta talk to you for a second.
Oh, okay.
I couldn't have found the amount of love, beauty, laughter, and happiness with anyone else, really.
Duh. She actually said that.
I didn't know you were proposing! Oh. Well, I always wanted to find the perfect ring or the perfect place, and I just feel like I never could have done that.
Okay. It's all good. Don't worry about it.
She's really dumb. All right, you should be standing for this. But I think I found the right ring. In the right spot.
You're supposed to keep it closed, and then I ask you, and then I open it.
Will you marry me? I'm drenched in sweat. Hey! Give me that back!
I don't know how this works.
Okay, well, okay, first you give this to me.
Okay. It's like, are you sure?
I mean, come on.
Okay, yeah.
Here you are, sweetie. Worked on this for a long time. Kept it from you. It fits perfect. Now show it to everyone.
Nice.
She's a little blown out.
Shaky.
Yeah, I was actually like shaking. I hugged Terry right after, right here. He was so sweaty. Like, it was worse than like an average night.
I'm a sweaty sleeper.
So sweaty. There's the first picture I ever took of the ring with my nails. Oh, look at it from the side. I just love it so much. It's so pretty. So I wanted to show a picture of it to my friend. And so we like held the camera right to the angle where it looked the biggest. And Sam was like, right now. And I was like, doink. And so I sent that one out, pretending it's like casual.
This is us coming out of the room.
Okay, this is really cringy because I've never done this before. Just bringing it right to you here.
I've clearly never done it either.
Well, look at me. I look like I'm so dumb. Oh gosh, I was so happy.
You were.
I still am.
Okay.
It's crazy. I like have like this crazy like feeling all the time. I wake up in the morning and I look at my ring and I'm like, ah! Ah!
I had a friend of ours come by our house, sneak in. We came home to like rose petals everywhere, flowers.
And I had a really bad like sinus problem. So like everybody walked in and it was like whoosh, like roses. And I was just like, didn't even notice.
Didn't notice until they were like right in your face.
Kassie, did you get engaged?
Yeah.
Let me see.
Can you believe?
Oh. Kassie, I have a question for you. Is there a ghost in here?
Oh my god.
And then we went out for dinner with some friends, Azzy included.
Somebody was like, is it weird that Azzy didn't say congratulations to you? And I was like, she was there, like ground zero, and she gave me earrings, like
She helped us.
She touched my leg. All right, I gotta think of some last words here. So I'm gonna try to disarm this bomb, and then we're going to switch places. So you think that it's gonna be a good thing for our relationship?
No.
Long story short, I'm very happy to be engaged. This is one of those things that like I never thought would ever happen to me. And like I never thought that I would find somebody who like accepts me and loves me the way that like Terry does. So that's really cool because I'm like a very crazy person, like insane, like not in a cute way. Like I'm actually insane and like Terry still loves me. And I'm very happy to be living life with someone who accepts me for who I am. I don't want to be with somebody who's so madly in love with me that he'll settle for the shitty version of me. Because, you know, there's like who you are and then there's who you are. And Terry likes both, and it's really nice.
I'm going to ask Terry 10 questions. If he gets most of them right, then he gets a little treat. And if he gets most of them wrong, I'm going to rip out his beard, punch him in the face, throw him down the stairs, and lock the door, change the keys, and never speak to him again.
That sounds excessive, but I agree to the terms and conditions of the game.
Good.
Okay.
What am I most likely to get a scar from? Trying to rescue an injured animal? Trying to juggle knives? A fight with an ex? Or trying to walk and chew gum at the same time?
That one.
Okay. All right. That's enough of that.
Energy. Lively. Let me.
We got a lot of questions about like when is the actual wedding date? And to that, our reply is we really enjoy the word fiance. We like it a lot. The word wife, I don't really know about it yet. Probably gonna have to grow into it. We're going to stay engaged for a while because we don't have the mental energy, time, or money to plan a funeral. So the funeral is probably not gonna be for a while.
No, yeah, we got some time on that.
And like one of my friends was like, oh, well then why'd you even get engaged if you don't have a marriage date? And I was like, you know what? It's 2018. We're not traditional anymore.
Exactly,
and
so why would we even need the wedding in the first place, right? That's what I'm saying.
because sometimes you want to get married.
Just every once in a while. And then how many times are you going to want to get married, you know what I mean?
Maybe a few. It's 2018. We want to be engaged.
Yeah.
This is a whole step for us. And yeah, we move a lot slower than other couples, but we've been together for a really long time and we really, really, really like each other a lot. Love each other a lot.
Aw.
Okay, he likes that too much.
Our first kiss ever on camera.
Ew. I'm going in! You know, if you want to get engaged, like, I'm obsessed with talking about rings right now. Or if you are engaged or married, then like, tell me about your ring.
Yeah, tell me the story.
Every woman I met over the holidays, I was like, this old thing, tell me about yours. Anything else you'd like to add?
Thanks for caring.
Yeah, thanks for caring.
I get that, like, our family and friends care, but you guys, like, that's really awesome. So appreciate you watching if you're still here.
I'm engaged to be married.
Me too.
With the love of my life. Terry doesn't have a ring. Hopefully we'll get him one soon. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you'd like to see me again, make sure you hit push notifications, and I will see you on the next one. Bye. Say bye, Terry.
Bye!
That's my husband.